Oh, damn it. Never mind. Trying to get this all working. I've ordered some new equipment, but it hasn't turned up yet. I got caught for speeding up here on camera last Saturday. It's on my video on the lake if you want to see it. I got the copper pulling me. He pulled me. I was just going fast on that road back there, and blue flashing lights came on. He didn't have any evidence because he didn't have a radar gun. somewhere and stop and walk around the bike, because this bike's very unusual. It has 3 wheels. Not many bikes like this. Oh, I could have gone then. Never mind, better surfing, sorry. I'm having to shout because the microphone still hasn't turned up, so the wind noise will be ridiculous as soon as I get moving. Hopefully that will turn up tomorrow. The last one I tried didn't work. Yeah, 2 wheels at the front. 2 wheels at the front, 1 at the back, and it steers like a normal bike. Counter back. I'll hopefully show you. Trike. It's still classed by the DVLA in the UK as a motorcycle. It's to do with the distance the front 2 wheels are apart. And it's more like an inverse trike anyway. I'll see if I can show you. I don't know if I can leave far enough forward. I've actually got 2 wheels on the front and then 1 on the back. So normal trikes have got the other way around, and they don't steer like this bike does. This bike's got a very clever piece of engineering in it that allows it to go around corners. Right there, for example, one there, one there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Something set up there, my sat nav, I forgot the route. Oh, gosh. You're actually the first person who's actually bothered to type in the chat, so thank you for that. Penny stand. got some power. It's got good acceleration, but it loses a little bit on the top end. It'll only do 130. I can't get it over that because it's got an 800cc engine in it. I think it should have put a litre engine in, to be honest, but it is what it is, and you know what, I'm close to losing my licence anyway, so probably more than that's too much. I've only recently started with Twitch. I find that it's quite difficult to do this on the move though. I'm forever having problems with connectivity. So I've ordered a new modem. I'm going to try a few things out. Those live views are very, very expensive. I'm not quite ready to invest in that yet. This is the Bat bike, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, I've kind of got a Batman theme. I've got a kind of got the back thing going here. Obviously this is so I don't get anything, don't want to get any more trouble. I've already been caught by police and I've got a speeding offence pending as well, unfortunately. I've got to be a bit more careful. I've also got Alfred down here looking out for me. I've had a Batman on the other side, but he fell off at speed the other day. Oh, dead bird that. This is a very comfortable sports tourer bike as well. I've got a Daytona 600 for fun, but this is a nice comfy touring bike. You sit up and beg, you can relax on it, you've got good visibility. When my legs start to ache, I can stand up nicely on it. It's, yeah, it's a nice tourer apart from the range. It's not got very good fuel range. Yeah, well, what happened is somebody, when I expressed an interest in this bike, somebody on social media said it looks like the Bat bike. I've got a Batman on the back actually, I can't show you at the moment, and I've got a custom number plate which is trio bass because it's 3 wheels and it's Batman style. So yeah, of course, no Bat bike would be right without an ejector seat. I don't know if you can see that. Without an ejector seat and a rocket launcher. They're a bit rusted now, they're not on very long, but they're starting to rust. I've been told not to press that one on the right. Stops. Sometimes it just stops. not sure if this is still working. It's forever going off. It's really problematic travelling at speed on a motorcycle and trying to twitch at the same time. Maybe it's still working, I don't know. Going that way. I need to turn the motorways off. Am I in neutral? Yeah. Actually, I'll give you a little walk around of the bike actually while I'm stopped. If you're still there, I don't know. I'll walk around anyway, it'll be on video. So let's just turn that down. This is the Yamaha Niken. It has very unusual wheel configuration. You're looking at two at the front and it tilts left, right, about 46 degrees. Actually on this roundabout I maxed it out and it's a little bit worrying because you've got no further to lean. When that foot peg scrapes, you've got no further to lean. And obviously I have the custom Batman on the back there as well. Can't have a back bike without a Batman. And I've got a custom Batman helmet as well, so very unusual. Racing exhaust that came with it. I've got the O-lins, all this racing pack that came with it as well. Yeah, I mean it's not for everybody, very unusual, but I love it, you know. And as a tourer, it's a hell of a lot of fun. It looks odd from the front. Some people have said it looks like a disabled machine for disabled people, but I guess it's subjective. But what you will find with one of these is people want to talk about them. Other folk could be turning up on their R1s and the Ninjas and stuff like that, and people want to know about this and want to know about how it handles. And you know what? It handles like a normal bike. It's an amazing piece of engineering. Oh yeah, there is a Batman himself there. He says hello. I did have a robin as well. I had a little robin that was sat on the side here, but I gave him, I went to Scotland recently, I gave him away as a gift. And I had a Catwoman. I gave her away as well. I had Catwoman on the side. And, well, I was supposed to be Batman, but I'd make a terrible Batman, so I've got to have a little plastic Batman. Somebody actually got him as a gift. And yeah, I kind of went the whole Batman style. I went for a little Batman like cover type thing. It was just for a bit of fun really, after somebody said it looked like the Bat bike. I've even gone for really cheesy, childish lights on the bike as well. Thinking about getting a few more on there. Yeah, it certainly catches eyes on the roads, mate, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I get unwanted attention. But, you know, generally people are pretty open to the idea, you know, and I like the fact that Yamaha are experimenting. Apparently, it's taken them a long time to get something that handles this well. It's got two on the front. Because the main advantage of this is grip. If you go over a pothole in a corner, or you know, you lose it on a bit of diesel on two wheels, you lose the front, you're going over. With this, you're highly unlikely, touch wood, to lose the front end. You might lose the back, but you're not likely to lose front. Having said that, I've already dropped it, but that was through reversing it. And I was sat on the bike and my foot slipped and down she went. And with my muscles, there wasn't much chance of picking her back up. Yeah, just get the good looks. Right, let me update that so that I don't have motorways in the route. How do I do that? No motorways, avoid motorways, there we go. Yeah. So where are you from, Nahoki? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Where are you from? Two at the front means more maintaining right. I don't know what you mean by that. Right, let's get off this car. Right, just give me a second. Hold on a second. Oh, left. Quite a good intro video actually, showing off it's the first one I've done a proper walk around. I tried yesterday but it was a bit dark. Alright, off to Pennister. Okay. Let's give it a bit of beads on here. Keep it safe. Done it. Okay, cool. Right. See you around about. Looks like that as you drive past people. Well, it's a very unusual bike. My first ever three-wheeler. I've had about 10 or 11 motorcycles, including this one. Yeah, it feels like every other bike. Maybe a little bit heavier, because I'm used to bikes like Yamaha R1, GSXR, Yamaha Phaser. So it's a bit heavier, but you don't notice it when you move it, only when you're trying to push the damn thing around. Oh my God. Put the chat back up in a sec as soon as I figure out where I'm going. It's busy around here. Right, and then we'll have Cawthorne Lane. Oh, get past that quick. This one. Where are you taking me, sat nav? I don't know where this sat nav's taking me. I've not been down this road before. One. If that one's steady. much about Finland, and it looks beautiful over there. It's quite nice here at the moment, but motorcycle season is nearly over, which is what's making me wonder twice about making me think twice in equipment. I might do it maybe next year, I don't know. Depends how much. Just listen to the sat nav. Depends how much nice weather there is left of this year. Unfortunately, losing the stream does kind of cause a lot of problems. Where am I going? Left, I think. Left on church. No. Oops, where's you going? Yeah, oh shit, am I going right here? So we got to maintenance. It will be a little bit more maintenance. Shit, I should have gone right there. It will be a bit more maintenance. But if you think about it, you've got less tyre wear. So I don't think it's going to cost much more. You know what I mean? You've got the same tyre wear, but it's going to cost 2 tyres. So when I do need to change the front, it'll be 2, but it'll be less often. Saturday, and I've got 104 and a 70, but I've got caught camera coming through. Cannon Hall. Let's go Cannon Hall. I've been there for ages. And move away from the bridge. This is Cannon Hall. I used to come here as a kid. I don't know if it's still open. It looks like it. Let me take a walk around actually. It's a beautiful place. Sort of a nice naturistic type place. I want to confirm by followers, primes and viewers on followers.com. Small it works. Hello, Ellen Junior 1083 below. I could get any more numbers at the end of that. I don't really want to become famous, but I like bikes. And it's kind of fun to Twitch stream. So this is Cannon Hall. Very pretty. In fact, I seem to recall falling in. I remember my brother when we were kids, we fell in. And I thought I could walk down. Anyway, I need to smoke either way. So yeah, I'm currently looking at a new modem. I'm going to try putting a laptop on the back of this bike. I've got a what do you call it, a rear pannier, a little machine, a little computer. I'm going to connect the little computer to that, put OBS on all the streaming software through that. At the moment, this is going directly from there over to my GoPro to that, and then obviously onto Twitch, but it doesn't seem to work very well, and I'll lose connectivity a lot. I'm going to connect a little laptop in there, so Velcro it to the bottom of the case, have an external modem, and I'm going to try one of these like monthly SIM packages and just try the data and then multiplex it, or whatever the hell you call it. What's it called? Bonding, right? Bonding it through that laptop to that phone, which has now got unlimited data and unlimited tethering. So trying that, and then the other one to the other data plan. See if that works. I don't know if the stream's still working. I'm in the middle of a bit of nowhere at the moment. Oh, I still have a picture. Time for a smoke. My longer term plans, I'm going to Europe, and I've always been putting it off. I wanted to tour Europe on a bike, which is the main reason I got this one. I think COVID's not helped this year, but I thought, well, I was going to do YouTube videos, but I thought, how cool would it be if I could Twitch on my way down there? I don't even know where I'm going to go. Yeah, I'll be like Romania. I mean, I could even go to Finland. Romania, France, Germany, Belgium. As soon as COVID's done and the weather's nice, that's going to be my plan. Because what I do for a living means that I can work during the week and then travel on the weekends. Because I'm a computer programmer, which basically means I just need internet access. That depends. You know, it's weird. It's difficult to get people to watch these things. I suppose there's a lot of options, and people do this for a long time. They have good setups and whatnot, and they invest a lot of money in it. And you know, good luck to them. But it's a pain to set up. I can certainly vouch for that. Where's my rolling pin? Oh no, that's something I've forgotten. One in the bottom. Right, just take me on that. Yeah, except I don't know if you can still hear me on my microphone in there. I bet you can. It's actually Dylan's channel that got me interested in doing this, really. I just started watching Twitch and thought, oh, it's a really cool thing to do, is that? So why not give it a go? Seems to be though, as soon as you start going fast on a bike, I don't know if it's the frame rate drops or maybe it's just the roads that I do it on that are the problem. As soon as I start going fast on the bike, that seems to be when I lose connectivity. So when the points when it's most interesting, it's kind of when you lose it. Yeah, it's stuttery. Yeah, it will be, I'm afraid. Until I get the other modem, it's going to be problems. I mean, largely, I've got my friends a lot, and I think I tried looking at the streams myself, and they're so choppy. I've even dropped to the lowest resolution possible. I mean, I literally bought this contract £50 a month just so I could do this, and it's terrible. So I have another modem plugged in. I'm not talking to myself, I'm on a screen. Don't worry, I'm not nuts. Admiring your bike. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's a bit unusual, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, it's the only one in the market. Oh, there you go. And on the market, it steers like a two-wheeler, but it's got two wheels at the front. Ah, Ah, you gorgeous. Oh, there is a scooter that does it. This is the only motorbike that has that kind of capability. Hey! It'll be alright. It's interesting with my stream. I've just started touching on just in live streams from the bike. Yeah, it's
yeah, man.
It's weird, isn't it? I just thought it was a bit different. And
is it a production one or is it a custom one?
I'll tell you what, you see a lot of them in the Tour de France because they're so stable. So the cameraman likes to sit on the back of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll see that. I'd never even heard of it. I was in the market for a new bike about 3 or 4 months ago, and I went to a website and I saw that and I thought, oh, that's a bit unusual. I've had a lot of two-wheelers, but I've never had a three-wheeler. And then when I found out it comes as a normal bike, I thought I'd take one for a test ride. So I took it for a rain. It was peeing it down, so I couldn't really go mental on it or anything, or really give it a good go. But I could feel that it had power, and it felt stable even in the wet. And I've seen somebody go ride one of these around a racetrack in the wet, like it's a normal dry day, because you've just got with those two there, it's amazing stability, and you can get over pretty far, like about 46 degrees.
And does it steer like a car does?
Oh well,
it can't hold a lot of it turns, is it?
No, it's counter steering. It's sort of when you're doing maybe less than 20 miles an hour, you'll be like sort of turning into it, right? When you turn away, when you're doing more speed than that, you actually turn the wheel away. It's called counter steering. It's weird. It's to do with, there's a program that describes a YouTube video that describes the physics of it, but you're actually turning away from the corner, and that tilts you down, that helps you get down, and that's what turns the bike. Seen a video of a guy where he didn't do that, and he was a fairly new rider, and there's a truck coming towards him, and he's trying to turn the normal way, as you would if you didn't know that technique, and he crashes it, and you can see the bike trying to counter him. He was fighting the physics of the bike, and he ended up hitting his truck. He was alright, it was a pretty bad one. But yeah, it just feels like a normal motorcycle. Under here, there's a big cantilever system. It's like a big piece of metal down there that sort of moves around. So, I mean, in terms of engineering, it's amazing what they've done. It gets a lot of slating from the biking community because it's so unusual. But what I've seen is that people who slate it haven't ridden it. You know, it's one of those, it does look very weird, but once you've ridden it, it just feels like any other bike. Now, I've kind of gone for a Batman look as well, you've probably spotted that. Have you seen my custom plates?
Yeah.
It's actually TR10 bat, but when I saw that one, because I looked at Bat 1. Do you know what Bat 1 is, the number plate?
How many like it?
It's about 70 grand, I think it was. I thought, you know, I might pay 300 quid for a plate. That was 159 quid, that plate.
There's a guy up the road at High Oil, and I don't know what he pays, but all his number plates have FD.
Oh, right.
I've just seen him in his truck and he's got 555 FD.
So that's obviously his initials, right? Yeah, I mean, I suppose they're a very personal thing, but that one sort of describes the bike to me. When I saw it, I thought, right, I'm clicking that before somebody else has it. Well, and because it's TR10, it doesn't look like anything special unless it's going with the bike and that. So. Yeah, it's going to take me around Europe. I've just been chatting to somebody else. The plan is for this I'm going to tour around Europe because it's a brilliant Victorian. Other than the fuel range, that fuel tank is way too small. I've been up to Scotland on it recently, and my mate had a big BM, you know, the big BM GS Adventures, and he could do about 300 miles. I've got about 120. So, and in Scotland, you don't have quite as many fuel, you know, especially going down the coast, you don't have quite as many fuel spots. Lovely place to walk your dog. Lovely place to walk your dog. I haven't been here for years. Come here as a kid.
Well, I'm going down here to see two rivers near here. This is the Holland.
Oh, really?
Taking two fish. I think the last Friday night Ginge a few whipped his head back. It missed the fish.
Oh, wow.
Carried on going.
You got to catch that sort of thing on camera.
I know.
That's really interesting.
I know.
Is the Cannon Hall still open? There used to be that Nottingham's Museum. Is that still open? That people still go in? Right. Years ago, we used to go there as a kid. Funny story actually. There's some lily pads in there up there. There's like a little pond up there. There's like a lake or a little bit of water.
No, the lakes are down here.
But
the lily pond is the third lake down.
My brother, who's now about as old as me, he's well, he's a little bit older, he's in his 50s now. His son, he once told him when he was young that those lily pads were strong enough to take his weight, so he could run across the lily pads, and his son believed it. And he got absolutely soaked.
Well, I used to come here when my lads were in the 50s now. They could get right down to the bank. They could paddle in.
Can you not still do that enough?
No.
They changed it all.
They actually dredged all the lakes last year.
Right.
And they reinforced all the banking. And you can't get into it. Only when you get into it, the middle one, they put some boats on it.
Oh, some boats? What canal boats? No, it won't be right for canal boats, will it?
There's 5 pedal ducks, swans, a rowing boat, and about 3 little pedal rowing boat type things.
Right. Very cool. Right, I'm going to get off on the travels again, I think.
Yes.
Well, catch the line. Nice chatting to you, fella.
Yes. Yes, bye.
Cheers, mate. See you later. Yeah, it was a nice chat. Right, let's get on the move again. I don't know how much battery there is in this camera. Actually, I've got some spare battery with me. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could wire that up to it. Well, that might work. I'll try it. Right, which way should we go? Well, what I'm going to do is experiment with lots of different cellular plans, I think, but you know, the ones that pay as you go, just to see which ones get provided coverage around here. Eventually, it'll be Europe, so that'll be, I'll have to reinvent a whole wheel when I do that. But yeah, I'll just try a few different ones through the modem. I bought this modem, I'm going to give it a go. If that works, I'll buy another modem and try and connect 3 via the little laptop. Unfortunately, with the laptop, I've got Daytona as well, and I thought that would be good fun to stream on, but I've no way of attaching the laptop to the Daytona because I don't have any decent tank bags. It's a full-on sports bike, is that one. Right, let's see if I can plug this now. I'm going to plug that in with that. That's a silly idea. I need to do it around. Let's connect the wire first. My brother is an interesting guy. He's into hang gliding. He hang glides for the country. He's got some YouTube videos which he does. Right, let's plug this in. I told him to get into twitching. I think he's interested. Where's the wire? Where's the connector? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. No, that might work. See if I can get this on without garroting myself. The amount of wires coming out of it. Right, and fine as long as I don't breathe. I've got wire right sticking right up my ear now. Get out, you bugger. Okay, I'll do. Right, so yeah, hopefully tomorrow the microphone turns up, but here when it's on the move rather than just a horrible noise of the wind. I think I've lost my view. Never mind, anyway, it's been fun chatting to you. Has it stopped? Oh no, it's still working. Turn that suck valve off now. Equilog? Or is it ambulance? No, yeah, Equilog. Yeah, I thought. Lots of Equilogs. I love this track.